Welcome back to Sprague Homestead. So today we're going to talk about our 2019 goals for our homestead. All right, so in 2019 we are going to be finishing up everything we've kind of got in play at this point. If you've watched a lot of our content, you know we've been working on our barns. We've put up 2 barns for the male goats, the female goats, and this year we're going to strive to get those completely 100% done, wired with electrical, and all surrounding fences complete.
And fencing is probably the #1 goal of 2019. Fencing, and more fencing. We're looking at some different stuff on what we can do on our other 80 acres, because of course the house sits on the main 20. We've talked about potentially bringing some cattle in here, depending on how it goes. We're hoping, and it doesn't look so good, but we're hoping to get some hay this year. Unless the snow starts really coming on, probably not a lot of hay again this year. But we will probably be trying to fence out the range cattle this year and maybe put some of our own cattle out there. We've also talked about maybe bringing some pigs in. We're going to be doing some land clearing with the goats and some mobile pen type stuff with our goats, which should be pretty exciting. We're looking at that right now. Hopefully a better year on our birds. Hopefully the bird house is finished this year. And for everybody who has taken the time to point out what failures we are for not getting our greenhouses finished, we will be finishing the greenhouses this spring as well and getting the covers on. So, not a failure, just a timeout. Beyond that, on the rabbit front, we have a pretty ambitious show schedule this spring. Not a lot of shows, but a lot of shows that are going to be pretty far away. This is going to be the first year that I'm seriously looking at going to Harlequin Nationals, and it is in Indiana. I plotted it out at, 33 hours each direction, so it's kind of a big deal. I feel like I'm, one of the top Harlequin breeders on this side of the country. Maybe that's being arrogant, I don't know. But I'd like to head and do a national and kind of see how everybody else stacks up. I mean, it's always kind of hard to tell how you sit when you show just with the same people all the time. So I want to do that. And then, of course, this fall, October, the ARBA convention, which moves around every year, is going to be in Reno, Nevada this year. So that is only like 5.5 hours from us. I've already got a house rented. And me and a bunch of my good buddies are going to go out and hopefully bring the title for Best of Breed Harlequin back to the West Coast again this year. At least that's the goal. So lots of big stuff going on there. And we'll just see how it all plays out. Wish me luck. This is going to be a really big show year for me. A really big show year.
So speaking of the homestead and that, and we're being here on YouTube, I guess I'm kind of the guy that runs behind the scenes, right?
Yeah.
So I've done the car thing for just over 9 years now, and we've done the homestead for about 2 and something.
2.5, 3.
2.5, okay.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm pretty ambitious when it comes to creating content on both channels and that. Car stuff, I'll keep that separate. The Homestead channel, I will tell you guys, watch it at home. This year I've kind of laid it out to Nikki that I want doubles of everything. So we're sitting on the cusp of almost 2,000 subscribers. By the end of 2019, I want to be at 4+. We're just over, 240 on views?
Yeah, 240,000
so
views.
240,000. I want to be almost at 500,000 views by the end of this year. I know, it sounds like a lot. We are going to try and do at least 1 to 2 videos every week, even if it's just an update, so you can keep you guys more in. And this year, 2 other things. I want to do more collaborations, so if you're watching at home and you have a channel or anything else, or even if you want a farm tour, something like that, we're going to do it this year. I want this year to be really about collaborations and the viewers at home. For 2 years, we've made this channel about our journey, and we really started this channel as a way to share how we do stuff to kind of inspire and help others. So if you have questions, problems, or anything else, we want to make videos to be able to kind of explain how we would fix things, how we would do things, and try to give it back more to the viewers itself. And on the collaborations, we're not worried about size. So if you're just starting out and you've got 2 subscribers, one's your mom, the other one's your aunt, we will get together.
We've been there.
We've been there. So we're not worried about going up, we're worried about going out. So if you have an idea, you want to share something together, you want to do a Q&A, there are a mad amount of ways to do stuff together. I'm working on stuff on Car Channel, which is just literally back and forth Q&A on some interviews and that. It does work out, it's a little extra work, but we will find a way if you've got an idea to bring us in.
And so like Kaden said, he mentioned farm tours. We've been kind of kicking around. We've been kind of funny about having people out. I'm sure anybody who homesteads knows that there's a lot of, I'm going to say pressure for the animal rights type people out right now, particularly with having stock dogs outside and raising rabbits, and there's just a lot of that goes on. So we've always been really hesitant about letting people come out to the farm, but we get an awful lot of people who talk about, you know, hey, do you do farm tours? Can we come out? Can we see? Can we meet you? And the answer has always been no, 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 we really don't do that. We are pretty busy. This year, we're talking about really growing not just our channel, but our homestead community. And so we're going to be looking at that. If you want to come out and see the farm, drop us a line. We're going to be trying to schedule that. Of course, like I said, we're pretty busy, so we're going to try and schedule maybe a weekend a month that if somebody wants to come out, we can do that. The other thing is, if you have joined our channel to check out our Raising Rabbit series, and it seems like a lot of people have, I will be doing a hands-on Raising Rabbit clinic, probably 2. I'm thinking about doing one in the spring and one in the fall, where we go over everything from the nest box to the freezer, including having him do a hands-on training on how to actually butcher rabbits. So we're looking at doing that as well. There will be a fee for that, only because I'm going to have, I'm thinking handouts and probably a lunch included and all that kind of stuff. So more details to come on that as we kind of figure out all the information for that. And through my rabbitry, we are also looking at probably doing a scholarship type program to award rabbits to some new kids to show. I know this, we talk about the showing thing off and on here, and it's particularly aimed at getting kids involved in agriculture. So it's going to be for kids that are interested in 4-H, FFA, or just going out and doing it on your own. When I have all that, I'll make a mention on here with some links over to my rabbitry page and where we actually are going to have that information at.
All right, so that is our 2019 ambitious plans, and we're always probably going to plan to do more than we actually get to this year. But that's just who we are. We're always pushing for the next thing. So if you'd like to be more than just a viewer or just a subscriber, get in touch with us. You can leave us a comment on any video. We do read every comment, whether it is positive, negative, has a question, or you're just saying, hey, great job, we appreciate everything you're doing.
I will warn you that I look at YouTube through my app, the YouTube app on my phone. So for some reason, if you use profanity at all I will never see it. So I've had it both good and bad, and I don't see it. He's got to see it through the computer. So if you want to make a comment that I'm actually going to see, leave the profanity out of it. It's just kind of, you know, I don't know. It's something to do with the app. I can't see it. So
yeah, and it's also with punctuation. If you put a period between 2 words, I think it's a website and it lists it as spam. So
yeah, I don't see those either. So
most of the time I get them, but they're delayed because I don't look at it every day. So be patient with us. We are going to be ambitiously pushing hard again this year, and she's going to travel more. I'm definitely going to travel more with a lot of my own business. So we will get there. Be patient with us. We will get back to you as soon as we can. And guys, always thank you for watching and subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. If you're just kind of passing through, then hey, glad you stopped by.
We do appreciate everybody who stopped in and watched our videos when we started. We never really actually thought it was going to go anywhere. We tried. We were just trying to put videos out to kind of like teach people and to dispel some of the not correct information that we were seeing online. Didn't really think it was going to go anywhere. And I know compared to a lot of channels, we're still really pretty small, but we appreciate each and every one of you that have stopped by, each and every person who stopped and taken a time to make a comment or ask a question. even to insult me.
And there are a lot of you for that.
Yeah, thanks for your time. Yeah, you're right. I could lose a few pounds and put some makeup on. but thanks for taking the time to stop by. We will try not to let you down and be failures in 2019. So
nah, we're gonna be failures. There's just, you can't get through homesteading without failing at something, and that's how it goes.
It's only a failure if you quit.
That's true. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. We will see you next time on Sprague River Homestead. 2019 is going to be big. Get ready.
Happy homesteading.